Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is David Benjamin from healthywildandfree.com. Today I'm going to share with you how to properly store eggs and why that's important. So first things first, some people for some reason think I'm a vegan. I am not a vegan, just for the record. I eat meat and eggs, even cheese occasionally. I do limit my dairy consumption as I know it's mucus producing, but I do feel like it's very valuable to have a rich source of collagen, fat and protein and amino acids in a bioavailable form. So I was a vegan at one time, I was a fruitarian at one time, but now I eat meat and eggs and these things. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to properly store eggs and some of the nutritional value as well, and how the nutritional value changes as you store them differently or cook them differently. So these right here are duck eggs, and it's kind of hard to see because of the light, but it's so bright. First things first, what you need to understand is how to properly store eggs. So when you're storing your eggs, when you receive them, especially from a local farmer or anyone locally, when you receive them, they're probably going to be unwashed. And that's not a bad thing. So these eggs right here, for example, this egg has some dirt on it. I really don't know what is on there, to be honest. It's straight from the farm. They are unwashed currently, and your eggs can stay unwashed until you use them. So here's what you need to know. Your eggs can stay unwashed until you need to use them, because when the hen lays an egg, there is a protective layer that is put around the egg that creates less porous activity for moisture to get out or in, and it's essentially a bacterial protection layer for the egg, and this is a natural part of egg laying. So that protective layer is on the egg. When you wash the egg, when you wash that off and rinse it off in the sink, what you're doing is removing that protective layer. The egg will go faster, quicker when that occurs. So if you receive eggs from a farmer's market or a local farmer or anything like that, CSA program, and they are unwashed, keep them unwashed. Do not wash them until you use them, because that protective layer will preserve the egg. However, it is very important to know that when you do finally cook eggs, whether it's duck eggs, hens, chickens, whatever, these eggs need to be washed before you cook them, because that protective layer can also cause health issues for you if you don't wash that off, and that gets into your food. So there's something known as coxsackie virus. I'll put it on the screen here. And this is a virus that affects your appetite, swelling in the throat. Your body will have red rashes. It can affect your lungs and cardiovascular system. And you can get this virus if you don't wash your eggs. So your eggs can stay out of the fridge, on the kitchen counter. They can stay in a room temperature area if they are unwashed. However, when they're washed, they need to be refrigerated. Okay, so they can stay unwashed in room temperature, but when they're washed, they need to be in the fridge. Then you need to wash them before you cook them. So before you crack that out, go open and throw it in an omelet, or fry them up, or whatever you do, it's important to note that you need to rinse and wash the egg before. So I personally love eggs. They're a very rich source of collagen, fat, protein, amino acids. They actually contain naturally occurring cholesterol, which helps men build testosterone. So it's important for men to include eggs in their diet. They're rich in vitamin A, E, vitamin D, which is very hard to come by for vegans especially, vitamin K, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, which is an energy vitamin, and selenium, which helps to balance blood sugar levels and help the pancreas, support the pancreas. So eggs are tremendously healthy. Duck eggs are fattier than eggs from hens, from chicken eggs, and there's just a little bit different of a nutritional profile within each of these eggs. But what you really need to know to properly store eggs is, 1, keep them unwashed as long as possible. 2, when you do wash them, make sure they're back in the fridge. What I do personally is I keep them unwashed and I keep them in the fridge, even though I don't need to, and then I wash them right before I use them with hot water to remove that coating from the eggshell, to remove that potential virus contamination, and then to consume the egg after that. Additionally, your eggshells should be composted. Eggshells are incredibly rich in calcium. You can throw them in the soil to help your tomato plants grow bigger and healthier, or just throw them in the soil in general, and those minerals will break down in the soil and build the soil and help you to grow healthier food, or just to make the soil healthier in general for whatever plants are in that region to grow healthier. So make sure to throw your eggshells out and compost those as well. I hope this video has been useful and helpful for you, and understanding a bit more about how eggs are healthy and how to store them and how to use them. And make sure to wash them before you use them, and wash them when they're when they're in the fridge. If they're out of the fridge and unwashed, it's totally fine, but make sure to wash them before you use them, and keep them refrigerated. If you washed all of them, just keep them in the fridge. So that's it for this video. My name is David Benjamin from healthywildandfree.com. If you want to learn more about health and wellness, tips, tools, tactics, and techniques, check out the report below. I wrote a report on supplement quality. I've worked behind the scenes with supplement companies, and also in front of the scenes, and I wrote a 33 page, I think it is, report on supplement quality. This has to do with the ingredients in your supplements that are unforeseen, the preservatives, the added contaminants, the cheapening of these products. It's really important for me to help people understand, like, you're getting purity, you're getting quality, you're getting organic, you're getting non-GMO. You're not buying something that has a bunch of fillers in it and claims to be super healthy when really it's just a bunch of fillers. So grab a free copy of that report below. It's going to help you in your health and wellness journey to make wiser decisions. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.